Hello YouTube fans, here again. And as we know, Halloween is on its way, and to be honest, this day has been a roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie, this day has been a roller coaster. We've been up, we've been down, and life's short. Life is depressing. So I'm gonna do this in two ways. Two ways. If you wanna know what the fuck I'm on about, I'm gonna have fun. It's like I said about repeating myself. Life is short. Life is depressing. So, without further ado, let's shag some fucking horror movies off. Ones I fucking hate, ones I fucking despise, ones I hate with every fucking fibre in every bone of my body. Now, people have done it before. They've done the top 100s, they've done the top 30s, they've done the top 10s, whatever. Let's have fucking fun. Let's have a fucking ball. So let's shag some horror movies off. Ones I don't like. Now, some people might like them. That's fair enough. There's lovers, there's haters. On the other hand, these are films. What are horror movies I don't like? I remember doing it last year, and I figured, what the fuck? Let's have a ball. Let's have some fun. So without ado, one of the horror movies I hate. Now, it's more of a controversial film, and it come out in 1975. That being 100 Days of Sorrow. Then it's horror. It's an horror film. It's fucking horrible. And it's a piece of shit. And I remember saying this before. It sums the movie up to a T. Because what do you get as a style? Okay, it's a very well made film. I'll give it that. It's got nice music at the beginning. I'll give you that. But then it's based on let's say the 1940s, I remember rightly, 44, 45. Could be right, could be wrong, right? But nevertheless, it's about that era. You get kids what get abducted, get sexually mutilated, and get made to eat something what comes out of your bum. So I put that in detail, people, when I say the word shit. And at the end, they get sexually mutilated more, they get tortured, they get tagged up the stairs to be mutilated, get treated like a fucking dog, and bark and beg for food. And just to sum it all up, they all get tortured, gruesomely murdered, end of fucking movie. And then my patience. People say this was an artistic film. The history is more interesting than the fucking film. The director got murdered for making this piece of shit. It's shit. Then we get to another film, another Bristol film called A Soviet Film. Anyone who's ever seen a Soviet film, if I mention the word baby, you get what I mean. Now, I know it was special effects. I know nobody was hurt for real. And I know the baby was special effects. But do I really, under my heart, want to see someone doing what he's done? I'm not going to say it in words. I'm not getting a letter from the YouTube. But do what they do to that baby. So if you've seen Soviet film, if anyone's seen a Soviet film, you know what I mean. It is sick. It is warped. Yes, I know it happens in real life, but it's not entertaining to me. I do not like it. It's shit. Then we get to Saw. Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people like Saw. I have a mate who likes Saw. I have some mates who like Saw. I don't fucking like Saw. Saw my dick. Saw the director's dick in half. Pretty peas with southern on top. I fucking hate Saw. The only one I ever watched, really watched, was the original. The original. Because I like Danny Duffer. I like Danny Duffer as an actor. If I want to see Danny Duffer do a really good performance, I'll watch Witness. If I want to see him in a comedy action, a good action thriller, I'll watch him in Lethal Weapon. I'll watch him in Lethal Weapon 2. I love the lines he says in Lethal Weapon 2. He's just been provoked. I like him in Predator 2. Brilliant performance in that. But Saw my fucking ass. And speaking of asses, Human Centipede. To me, it's not art. Seeing that is what's wrong with today's horror movies, right? People will always ask me, and I remember saying this when I did a rant on Human Centipede. What is wrong with today's fucking horror movies? That is a prime example. When you get a Chinese guy, a girl, another girl who's mates with that girl, get all abducted, a mad weird fucking scientist sewing the dobs on one another's asses, says you're not hearing things, that's the fucking film, sewing their dobs on one another's asses, There's your fucking film. Shitty downbeat ending. Piece of shit. Human Centipede 2. Same fucking movie. The only difference is it's in black and white. You've got a big fat pervert. Don't mean that insulting. I know some people have a rape problem. I don't mean to be insulting there. But okay, to put it nicer, an overweight pervert fuck who adopts loads and loads of people and shows the dobs on one another's asses. Anyone else so fucking sad? I remember saying this before. There's so many other movies out there what in my eyes, my fucking eyes, deserve a fucking sequel. Deserve a fucking sequel. And the fact they raise loads of money on 3 of these fucking warped pieces of shit makes my fucking blood boil. Makes it boil. And then we'll get to the next one I fucking hate. I even hate the director. That being A Nightmare on Rape Street. Say it again. A Nightmare on fucking Rape Street. Not gonna call it A Nightmare on Elm Street. Not gonna call it that. I'm gonna call the guy Freddy Krueger. Not gonna call him that. There's only ever been, in my eyes, one Freddy. Robert fucking Englund. This director is a hack. Definitely no Wes Craven. And the fact that he insulted yous, anyone who's a Freddy fan, anyone who was around in the era when Robert Englund was Freddy, anyone that likes Elm Street, even if you're not a lover of Elm Street, you could be a lover of Wes Craven, and you probably like the original Elm Street because it's Wes Craven. This director told you that to fuck off, and he actually turned around and told you all to go and get a fucking life. He actually turned around and told at the door to tell you that to get a fucking life. Well, fuck you, Mr. Director. You need to get a fucking life and make a fucking movie of your own. I mean that. I really do. So yeah, that's certain films I don't like. And speaking of Halloween, why not? Some people like Rob Zombie, right? Some people like his films, right? But you know, like I just said, what makes the world an interesting place, there's lovers and haters. I do not like Rob Zombie's version of Halloween. Don't like it. To me, John Carpenter made a masterpiece. Last night, I watched the original Halloween and I still love it. It's a very well made film. I think John Carpenter made a brilliant film. Tonight, I'm looking forward to watching Halloween 2. The original Halloween 2. I reviewed it not long ago. I do think that's a good one. And in my fucking eyes, I didn't say that word, I love it. My fucking eyes, they should have made 2. And that should have been it. And if John Carpenter did the third one and it was a bit possessed, I would have been interested. You know, I love number 4. I would have been interested to see what it would have been like if he would have done an authority story. Every one of them had a different horror story. Because after that, even though I do like number 4, every other Halloween film sucked ass. It sucked arseholes. So Rob Zombie did a die. It was effing and jeffing worse than me. Yeah, I swear. I do it for laughs and giggles. But even I know when to draw the fucking line. All it is fuck to the point you can make a fucking drinking game out of it. Halloween 2, you've got a right horse. I'm waiting for fucking Roy Rogers to pop along. I owe blood and silver. Seriously, what the fuck? You got his mum looking like a fucking angel. You got people looking like fucking homos. You got Michael Matthews stood there with his mask off. It kind of ruins the shape. Then I know the original John Carpenter's Halloween. There's a scene where Jamie Lee Curtis removes the mask. It's done so fast though, you know what I mean? You can barely see it, but he removes his mask and he puts the mask back on. But that's what made the shape, not knowing. It could be here, could be there, could be anywhere, could be near me, finding as it is. It just took away the shape. And even John Carpenter admitted he took away the shape. Took him away. You have a fucking looking like a homo at the end. Not my cup of tea. But then a few other movies I don't like. I'm going to try and do some of these what I don't like, but just so that I'm not someone who's just an hater. Next time I do this, I'm going to do all the movies I love. All the movies what I think deserve status. Fucking hell, I'm coming to some big words today. And all the movies I actually like. But into them people, be smart, be safe, and have a happy Halloween when it's on its way.